Hi, welcome to What's Up with DJ Now. Today we're making easy and quick pinto beans with ham. Here's our ingredients. They will be linked in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. As I said, the ingredients are going to be linked into the video description. If you could like and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. Okay, so what I'm starting with is 1 pound of rinsed and cleaned pinto beans. You can do more than a pound if you'd like. I live alone, so I don't need an over amount of beans, so I'm just doing a pound today. You're going to want to sort those and clean them and rinse them. Now we're going to do a diced onion, a small diced onion. I was saving a little bit of the onion for another project after this. And then I'm going to be putting in chopped up ham. It's about 2 cups, a little over 2 cups I'm using, chopped up ham. You could also put diced bacon or chopped up bacon. That's just to give it some fat component and some good taste. And then I'm going to be using a teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm also going to be using 2 teaspoons of paprika. You can pretty much use any seasonings you like. This is the seasonings I'm using today that I use pretty standard. So 2 teaspoons of paprika. And that's just the normal paprika, not the smoked one. But you can use, like I said, either, whatever you prefer. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of chili powder today. It adds some good flavor into the beans and some good color. It doesn't make them hot at all or spicy, so it's your preference on your seasonings that you want to use. Pinto beans are a really good first time instant pot kind of dish to try. Okay, and this is just some garlic sea salt that I'm using. Just putting a little bit of garlic sea salt. And then I'm going to put in some black pepper, freshly ground black pepper. I really love black pepper and everything, so I usually pepper a little more than some people would, but that's just me. You can see Sammy in the background there, kind of being nosy, looking around. He's my cooking assistant, always nearby. Okay, now we're going to put water in this. What you're going to want to do is at least put enough water to cover at least 1 to 2 inches above your beans. Now, since I have so much big chunky ham in there, it is exaggerating where the beans are. They're down below. But the juice you put in just depends on how much juice you like to have in your beans. But do a minimum of 1 inch above your bean level. So once your beans are in there, you pour in the water. If it's at least 1 inch above, then you're okay. If you like more juice, which I do, then just put a little more water in there. Account for any meat that you have in there. You can't overdo it. It's just, how much water you want in there and how much juice you want to end up with. So we're just going to give that a good stir so that we can go ahead and get that, the seasonings all mixed in and everything's nicely blended. Sorry, my phone's chiming right now. Everyone's trying to send me messages while I'm taping. And then now we're going to go ahead and set this. I'm going to use the bean function, which I've already pre-programmed to 55 minutes. I cook my beans for 55 minutes, and I'm showing you there you can do the minus or plus to adjust the time. You're going to cook it on the normal, and it's going to pop on to on. And we're going to let this go, and I'll be back in an hour and 15 minutes after a natural release. So now we're back, and we're going to press and undo our venting. So we're going to let this pressure come down out of there. This is after releasing, you know, about 15 minutes past when it's done. And then we're going to go ahead and pop the lid. Give them a nice stir. All I was saying is, you can cook your beans less time if you want. It depends on if you like a firmer bean, a softer bean. I find that 55 minutes is the way I like them exactly. They're nice and soft, but yet they're not falling apart. They're not hard. To me, 55 minutes is just perfect. And on this Instant Pot Duo Gourmet that I have, you can, those buttons, once you set it to the time that you like, it remembers that, so it'll be your time that you use all the time for that item. If you ever want to reset those buttons back to factory, you can do that very easily by pressing and holding down the button, and it will reset it. But like I said, if you adjust it, it will remember it for next time for you. You can also easily just hit manual pressure and punch in your time. It's whatever is easier for you. So now here's my beans, and then what I'm going to do is, I always, since I've been little, my mom, if we didn't make cornbread, which I didn't make cornbread this time, then we would just put our beans on top of 2 pieces of bread. That way it kind of, you know, sops up the juice, and you can enjoy the juice as well. Like I said, I didn't have any cornbread to make with these, so I just went ahead and put them on top of bread like I grew up doing from my mom. And we're going to serve these up. Look at all that nice ham. The ham turns out so good in here. I love having ham in the beans. Anytime I have leftover ham, like at Christmas, or anytime you have a ham, just freeze you some up and then leave it for your beans next time. Now I'm putting on a little more pepper, because like I said, I like black pepper. A little more garlic salt. And I'm going to give you a closer look. Beans are a very quick and easy thing to make in your pressure cooker, especially if you're a beginner at pressure cooking. It's something that will give you a little more confidence and see how easy it is. You know, just put in your ingredients, stir it and set it, and then come back to it. And the beans are even better a couple days after. So I want to thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a really nice day. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.